Hey guys, this is Ethan with Obsidian Funnels, where book jobs is our only performance indicator. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up schema markup for your local service business. Now, we're going to be using a WordPress site for this explanation, but you can also transfer this knowledge over to other sites like Wix and Squarespace. So, we're going to be going on this first link. I'm going to have all these links in the description below. So, if you want, just go down there and click on that, or you can just search up schema markup generator and you'll find this. So, we're going to be creating a local business schema today. So, first, I want to tell you guys what a schema is and why you should actually use schema markup. Now, every service business should have schema markup on their website, and the reason for that is because when a Google bot crawls your website, it wants to know as much information about your website so it can give your website to the right people. Now, schema markup is basically just like a bit of code that tells the Google bot what exactly that specific web page is about. Now we're going to tell the bot our webpage is about a local business so that it could push it out towards people that need local businesses. So that's basically the gist. We're going to get into it right here. So first thing you want to click on is this, and you're going to search up local business. So right here, local business. And the first thing we have here is local business type. So if you click on this, you're going to have a ton of types. For example, like if you're in car repair, sales, or parts, you can click on this. If you're a dentist, you can click on this. Now, a lot of these businesses are actually not on here. So if I search up like a plumber, you're not going to have that. You're going to have home and construction. So if you're something like that and you're right in the gray area, you can click on local business right here. That's the main one we use. Even if they do fit in as a dentist, we'll usually just keep it in as a local business and we'll test out both ways. For local business, it's just fine. Then we're going to put in name. So for this company, we're going to be using Miami Claim Pros, right? Image URL is very simple. I'm going to go onto the website. So here we go. And the way that you'll find the logo URL is you're just going to right click on their logo right here and you're just going to copy image address, or you can click on open image in new tab and then copy image address. It's the same thing. And then you're just going to paste that in. And ID URL, we're just going to skip over here. URL is going to be the actual business website. So you're going to grab that and you're going to put that in there. Phone, we're going to grab the phone number, which is going to be this. Boom. Price range, we're going to keep that nothing. And then street, we're going to go grab their street address here. So this is it. And we're going to have to kind of edit this a little bit. So the city is Hollywood. The zip code is 33020. And then the country is United States. And then the state is Florida. All right, there we go. And then we're just going to delete the rest here. There we go. Okay, now all you have to do here is click geo coordinates, or you can get the exact ones and just search it up. And then you're going to add in your opening hours. So we're just going to click on add opening hours, and you can click on all the days of the week, opens at what time to opens at what time. I'm not going to do all of this just because I already set this up. Also, you can click on just open 24/7, and then you can click on social profiles. So if you want to add in like your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you can add all of that. If you have it, you should add it. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you're going to have all the URLs there. And that's about it. Ad department, you guys shouldn't really have to worry about that unless you have multiple locations. But we're not going to get into that today. Anyways, all of this stuff, we're just going to do this. We're just going to copy right here all of this code, right? Then we're going to be using something called Schema Markup Validator, right? So if you just go schema.org, you click on the validate, and you'll get this test your structure data. For right now, we're just going to test the code snippet. So we're going to paste that in and run test. So as you can see, we got local business. It says 0 errors, 0 warnings, and it's just going to show. So we're a local business. ID is example test site. Don't worry about that. Then you're going to see name. Then you're going to see the logo. Then you're going to see the URL and everything in the future, right? So how do we actually add this into the website? So we're going to be using WordPress again, and what we're going to be using is a plugin called Header Footer Code Manager, short for HFCM. So if you want to download this plugin, just go to plugins, add plugin, and just search up HFCM, and it'll be the first one to pop up. Once you have this plugin downloaded, you're just going to click on add new snippet right here. Once you click on that, then you can click on all this stuff, right? So you see snippet code, you see all this stuff, right? So snippet name, we're just going to call schema markup, or we can call it local schema markup. Snippet type, we're going to keep it as JavaScript. Since this is JavaScript, you can also have it as HTML, but we might as well get more specific. Site display, we're going to actually have it as specific pages, and we're just going to only set it as the home page. We don't want it to be set on any other pages. Location is going to be in the header, and all of this other stuff doesn't really matter. And then you're just going to paste in that code, right? Then all you have to do is press save. I already have the snippet live, so let me actually delete that one. Let's see. All right, let me delete that. All right, but anyways, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Schema Markup Validator, and we're going to click on Run New Test, and then you're going to grab the URL, and you're just going to check if they can actually see what is going on. So if the bot can actually crawl the schema, then that will be good. So as you can see, 0 errors, 0 warnings, and we see local business right here. So all of it is working. You can see the ID is right here. You can see everything else is working and everything is perfect. So you can see I also added my Facebook URL, my Instagram URL, the phone number, and everything added is perfect. I also added some opening hours and stuff like that. So everything is great. So this is how you can add schema markup, and this is also how you can test that you added it correctly. If you guys want some more tutorials similar to like this, or you want anything information on how to grow your local service business, please hit us with a subscribe. Also, if you want to grow your local service business and you want us to handle all the stuff for you, then just book a call with me down in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.